Hey everybody, it's Campfire Trish, and as you can tell, we are definitely in the midst of fall. It is so beautiful. The temperatures like, I don't know, 60s, low 70s, I think, and the wind's blowing, and it's cool enough to wear a long sleeve, but you don't have to wear a jacket. I mean, it's beautiful. So yeah, I'm loving being outside in this weather. I just wish I was on, in a campsite doing all this, but yeah, it is what it is, right? But in today's video, I am going to be doing some more fall themed cooking, and I'm going to be using a pumpkin. And I can tell you, you guys are going to have to give me some, you're going to have to forgive me like right away, because let me tell you, this has already been a fiasco and we haven't barely gotten started. So bear with me, forgive me. I am learning. This is the first time I've done something like this. And honestly, I'm adapting this recipe from one that's supposed to be cooked in the oven, and I'm trying to do it outside. And it's proven to be a little difficult, but we're gonna still try to give it a whirl. So forgive me, bear with me. Hey, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please mosey on up there and push that subscribe button. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. It gives me a little boost in my happiness when I see my subscribers go up. So yeah, do that if you don't mind right now. And yeah, let's see how I've already made a mess of this recipe. Let's see how bad it's gonna get. Who knows? You might need to watch to the end to see really how bad this might be. We shall see. So on with the recipe. So what this is supposed to be is I'm gonna be grilling some pork chops on the grill. That's not a problem. We're gonna be using my Solo Stove, which you all know I love anyway. But my side dish is what's special, and it is pumpkin macaroni and cheese. Yes, pumpkin macaroni and cheese. And you're supposed to actually cook this macaroni and cheese within a pumpkin. And while I thought I was brilliant and I had thought everything through, I quickly learned after we cut the pumpkin that I did not think everything through. And let me show you why. As you all know, you've seen my Dutch oven, you've seen my Solo Stove, and I've cooked with it many a time. And so yeah, that's where my pumpkin's supposed to be. It's not there currently, because after we cutted it and I cleaned it, I then realized that it didn't fit. So I had to enlist my brave soul of a husband to help me brainstorm. And so what we've done is we've actually had to cut the pumpkin in a couple of different layers, just so it will fit in my Dutch oven. So what you're supposed to do is initially, you want to cook the pumpkin down some first, and then you're supposed to fill it with your macaroni and cheese. So we've cut it, and we're going to put it in this Dutch oven to let it kind of cook for a little while, just to soften up the insides. What I've done is, again, it's clean. I've put some oil in it and salted it. You can add pepper if you like, but we usually add pepper at the end for those who like it or not. So I'm going to be getting this into the Dutch oven, and we're going to be letting it cook to soften, and then we'll be filling it with macaroni and cheese. Well, I've already thought, after all of this has been done, we've already run into a problem into the step, but I will highlight that when I get there. So learn from me, y'all. Learn from me. Let's go ahead and get this into the Dutch oven. So as you can see, it definitely doesn't fit. The top will not go on. So we're gonna, I think maybe put things on the sides. Mm-hmm. We're gonna need to somehow get the top on. So maybe take the first two layers, the middle layer out. It's so pretty.
Oh wait. So this comes out.
Yeah.
That goes on there like this.
Oh gosh. also might be too tall.
I got a big chunk out of it too.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have to take the top off and put it onto the side. I'm hoping to be able to cook the pumpkins, the rest of the pumpkin that's on the side in there as well, but
These two go on the side and let's go down in the middle.
maybe, I don't know. We're just trying to get it done, y'all. This is a little bit of a mess. I'm not so sure what I think about this already. Now we need to get the Dutch oven top
I'm
on.
gonna have to break this to make it fit.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
I don't know what else to do.
If you put the top on that bottom layer, what does that look like?
What?
The top on those two bottoms.
That doesn't look too bad.
It doesn't look terrible, but it looks
seals
really
it up.
stupid.
Hey,
Shucks, y'all.
we need a
Shucks.
bigger Dutch oven.
Good. This is like the biggest Dutch oven. This is a 12 quart. Darn it. Sauce. All right, so Sam just muscled it.
There we go.
All right, so we're gonna put
That's
the top
sweet.
on, and we're gonna put some coals on top too. Did you already put coals on the bottom? Okay, cool. And we're gonna let that kind of cook for a little while. And yeah. Y'all, learn from my mistakes. Maybe this isn't a Dutch oven one. Here I was trying to be fancy. You know, we're gonna need more of that later.
Well, we'll do more later.
Okay. So if you're using your oven, which I might highly suggest, it's 350 degrees. You're supposed to cook your pumpkin with the top on for 350 degrees for about 45 minutes. So, you know, if you do that next time, like if you do that, you know, which like again, I might suggest, unless you have a really tiny pumpkin. Yeah, just kind of letting you know. Learn from my mistakes, maybe. We're not going to let this go for 45 minutes because that's a lot of heat actually already on there.
It's on the top, so we're just trying to.
Yeah, it's a baking.
Most of it's on the top.
So we'll probably check in 15, and in the meanwhile, I'm going to get everything else ready. Okay, so now for the macaroni and cheese. So I've already prepped quite a bit. So this is sausage. So you can use mild Italian sausage if you like, but my family is kind of funny about it. So I ended up using just regular breakfast sausage because we like that really well. And but I'm using the country mild this time, just a little bit milder. I've already added, you can see here, there is about a quarter teaspoon of ground thyme and a quarter teaspoon of rosemary. I didn't have fresh, but if you're using fresh, you can do about a teaspoon of each. But and if you have sage, you can add sage as well. I just don't have sage, so yeah, I'm not doing it. And I've already cooked. My bowl might be too small. I've already cooked about 4 ounces of just elbow macaroni. I'm gonna throw it in here. You want to cook it al dente. So just so look at your packaging, cook it till al dente, and then you want to run it under cool water, so that way it doesn't overcook. So just throwing this in there as well. And then here I've got some fancy cheeses. So I have got about, I would say about 7 ounces of smoked Gruyere. That's this here. And then I've got about 4 ounces of Gouda. So you can use Fontina, and you might want to change your proportions. This might be a little bit strong. The smoked Gouda is pretty strong. So you might want to change your proportions a little bit to your tasting. So play with it. You know, feel free to experiment. I already know that this this meal might be a total bust. So maybe I'll go out really strong. But I'm just gonna mix the cheeses together. I'm gonna give this macaroni and cheese a good stir, and I'll come right back. All right, so you can see that I've mixed that up pretty well. I didn't use all the cheese, and just kind of threw some in there. I might add some more, we'll just see. So normally in the recipe, what it says to do is once your pumpkin has been cooked for that 45 minutes or so, or it has cooked some, it's gotten softer, you're actually just supposed to throw this whole concoction into the pumpkin as is, and then you're supposed to put a cup of heavy cream, and this is half and half, but you're supposed to put a cup of heavy cream over top of it in the pumpkin. But you know, if you remember back just a few moments ago, I showed you that my pumpkin's all cut up to heck. And yeah, if I put the liquid, just pour it in there, I have a feeling it's just going to pour out the sides. And I might still have this problem. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to pour my liquid in here now, and I'm going to go ahead and mix it up. So I'm hoping that as it sits, that the liquid will start absorbing into my macaroni a little bit more. And so maybe I won't lose as much in my cooking process. So again, I'm just adapting some. And yeah, I'm just gonna let it sit here while that pumpkin's cooking. And actually I'm gonna go ahead and I think add more of this cheese. I'm gonna just add it all, what the heck. It's gonna be really cheesy. It's mac and cheese, right? It's supposed to be cheesy. And if I didn't say this already, this is about 4 ounces of macaroni that I cooked. Just so you know, cut it down to scale. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of let this sit, and I'm gonna let that milk absorb some into the macaroni. You know, that's what happens. And so yeah, I'm just gonna let that hang out here for a little bit while that pumpkin is cooking. All right, be back in a minute. All right, y'all, I'm gonna try to take a peek without making a mess. Ooh, that's actually looking really good. If I had a hand, I would test to see how that pumpkin flesh is doing. And if the pumpkin flesh is soft, it would be ready. But I don't have a hand. I don't know where Sam went. But let me go round him up and get a fork and let me see how soft that is. All right, I found the mighty Sam, and he's already said, "Why aren't you using your tripod?" I know. Ooh, oh yeah, this is totally ready. Okay, so you see how soft, I mean, you can see it just flaking away. Okay, so, let me get the macaroni and cheese, and we'll just throw it in there. All right, so here is that mixture. You can see that some of the liquid has absorbed in. So now we're just gonna throw this into that pumpkin.
I hope it doesn't all run out. Here we go.
Ooh, got some ash.
Well,
I cannot see where my hand is. So, ooh,
what are you doing?
I can't see it.
Trying to put it all in there because you've overfilled
No.
the pumpkin.
No. Okay, so I hope you guys could see any of that because I was probably blocking. Now, what I need to do is get the top on that.
This top?
Yes, sir. Okay, so there you have it. Now we're gonna put the top back on and let it bake some more. That's gonna be a bit of a mess because of that milk in the pan, but
it's holidays. It's Halloween. These aren't supposed to go right at Halloween.
that's true. That's true. It's October. You know, we're doing what we're doing. All right, so I'm gonna let that bake. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Honestly, I have no clue. If you're doing it in the oven, so what you're supposed to do is, if you're doing it in the oven, you fill your pumpkin with the cheese, sausage, seasonings, and macaroni first, and then you pour your cup of heavy cream on top of that, and then you put the top back on, and then I think you're supposed to let it bake at a 350-degree oven for an hour, I think. And then, but 15 minutes before the ending, you're supposed to take that top off so the cheese can get brown and pretty looking. So for us, I'm trying to say that we'll probably check it in, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes and see where we're at. I might have to give it a stir to get that cheese melting. I don't know. I've never done this before, obviously. So yeah, stay tuned to see how bad this is gonna end up. And in the meantime, I think we're gonna cook our pork chops because I don't think we're gonna mess those up. So we'll see. It's early in the day still. All right, so first things first, before we start on the pork chops, I'm gonna just do a quick looking. Ooh. Oh God, I almost put that on my hand. You're in front of the camera.
All right, well, you want this to fall on
I know.
your feet?
Yeah, that almost fell on my feet, yo. You guys. Oh my gosh. Wow. I mean, that's okay. Actually, it looks pretty darn good. That's so flippin' funny, though. Oh, is he tasty? You're tasty? Is it good?
It's done.
So
It's
what
good.
I'm gonna do is actually gonna put this to the side. Oh my Lord.
Are we supposed to eat the pumpkin with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's kind of move that piece off. This is supposed to come, yeah, it totally cleaned it. Let's move that top piece
That
off
piece
so the,
came out.
so that the cheese underneath this can maybe brown up some. And we'll put the top back on. Oof. Oof.
What do you want to do? Take it off out completely?
Yeah, just kind of push it to the sides maybe, so that way the cheese underneath can get a little brown. Oh my gosh.
Oops, it came out. Sorry.
That's okay. And we'll just put the top back on. Man, y'all, that looks so good. I would say we probably let it sit for what, 5 to
For about 2
8 minutes? Yeah, something like that. All right, well, let's get those pork chops going because this is ready. All right. So hopefully the pork chops is going to go a lot smoother, but you know, who knows how the day's going. What we've done is these are
If
actually,
you've watched our channel for long, this is our channel.
I mean, yeah.
You know that.
Yeah. Lordy. So all we've done, these are just pork loin. It's pork loin chops, and we got them in a big package at Costco. And we we've gotten 3 meals out of this package, or we'll be getting 3 meals out of the package, because the loins were huge and we just cut them in half. So all we've done is put some olive oil with them, and we put this Dutch Country campfire grilling dust on them. I don't know, I think we've had this before because it was opened, but we like this brand. We use it a lot. They don't sponsor. If they want to sponsor, you know, contact us. But hello. But ingredients wise, it's just sea salt, black pepper, dried garlic and onion, dill. Oh, dill, that's interesting. Celery seed and pure olive oil added for consistency. So we just give it a good shake and throw it on lots of things. You know, we really like that farm dust. I think we also have used a lot on the channel. That, and we've got it. There's a spicy farm dust as well, which is pretty cool. So we're just gonna grill those up, and hopefully they'll be done very soon. It's all coming together now. I mean, going with the theme of things, our little solo stove with our wood pellets, you know, melted our butter, but then we lost the fire. So, you know, somehow I'm not surprised. We'll get this going and try some more. And just like that, we have fire. Let's try this again. All right, time for the first flip. Or hopefully they only flip.
Yeah.
Let's not flip them over. Anything else stupid with them? That's the way this is going.
Flip them out.
Huh?
Ah, whoopsie.
Oh my gosh. Somehow would not surprise me. But it is, they look pretty.
Look, they look good. So far, we'll see. The day's young.
That's what I said earlier. It is. Not really, but you know.
Still got fire.
We still have fire. Amazing. But the day is beautiful, so I will
Oh,
take
it is
that.
a beautiful day. Nice fall day.
Windy, a little bit chilly. Nice to sit next to the fire. And it's still going over there. But we just wanted to use a little one. All right, we'll be checking back in just a few. Well, we momentarily lost the little one again, but we got the big one fired up, so we put the pork chops on the big one.
Hey, moving it.
I was about to say, I bet the handle's really hot now, but that will be done very soon.
Need to get the thermometer.
I'll tell you one thing, I had a leaf fly and hit me in the face, about to scare the life out of me because flames were already looking my way. Scared me, I jumped, but almost done. And there's that mac and cheese still doing its thing. It's gonna be so good. Pork is done. We are,
Ooh, look at that.
ooh, looky there, yo. What?
Wages
Wages?
on whether or not this comes out.
Oh Lord.
This could be a disaster.
What's your
Maybe
plan?
bring the plate over.
What's your plan? No. I was just gonna leave it in the Dutch oven.
Oh, I thought you wanted to take it out of the Dutch.
No,
Okay.
I think that's a bad idea.
Smart move.
All right, so there you have it. It's not necessarily pretty. It's kind of pretty. Like, if you really look at it,
I mean,
like,
that's pretty.
it's
Here,
pretty.
wait. Here you go.
Okay, that's not so pretty, but do it like on the side a little bit. Well, on the wrong way, because you know.
Okay.
Okay, so he's not a designer. Well, neither am I. But yeah,
What's wrong with that?
that looks better. But yeah, this is it, and we're gonna plate it up and give it a try. Yeah, we'll see. We're gonna try it. I'm waiting to see if you catch your hair on fire. Look at this.
Why are you laughing about it?
The way this film's going today, somehow, you know, it wouldn't surprise
It
me.
wasn't an accident.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Look at that face.
Are we still in the frame?
Yeah, you're still there. Okay, we'll try.
That's better. She catches on fire. It wasn't my fault. You saw me try to fix the problem.
All right. So, here it is.
Looks good.
It smells good.
Why'd you give me two?
Could you eat 2 pieces of meat? What do you want to try the first?
I'm gonna try the mac and cheese first.
All right, so I will too. So
Ooh.
this, oh my gosh, let me tell you guys, I wish I was filming. When I was spooning it out of that pumpkin,
The cheesy
the
goodness.
cheese was
Ooh.
stringing, like pizza stringing it. It was amazing.
I love me some cheese, y'all.
Yes, he does. All right.
It's good. The mac and cheese is good. How you like the pumpkin with it?
Wow.
Good?
I like it.
Yeah?
I
Really good?
never would have thought.
Yeah.
I never would have thought.
Wonder if we could have put some salt and pepper or something
Oh,
on the pumpkin ahead of time?
I did.
You did?
I salted it.
Okay. Yeah, maybe a little pepper too.
I'm shocked. Like, I
It is
never
good.
would have thought.
This is good.
I never would have thought. I never thought, y'all. I mean,
Come on. You put cheese on anything. Just saying.
it's true. But the
is
sweetness and
Yeah.
then the whatever cheesiness is
Oh, I didn't realize they had the pork in there. Or what is that? Sausage?
sausage.
Wow, that is good.
Um,
That is really good.
try this. I mean, do whatever you want with it, but try it.
Maybe not the way we did it.
Right,
Although it turned out great.
It turned out good. But
we were hoping for a
wow.
much better presentation.
Wow.
But this is good.
I'm surprised. It's really good, you. It's really good.
There you go.
And the pumpkin flavor's there, but it doesn't overpower it. It's not
No,
like
it's
normal
not.
pumpkin.
That's pretty good.
I don't know. It's really tasty. Now the pork chop, I mean, it's just a really good pork chop. But the star, I mean, if you can see his plate, I don't know if you can or not.
It's good.
He's devoured it.
That's a good pork chop, too.
It is a good pork chop.
That seasoning is really good.
That, I
it
mean,
really is.
Like I said, I just bought that for the first time recently because I saw it at one of our local. It's not a grocer. It's a not a pop-up stand, but it's like one of our local smaller little stores.
Yeah, I like to take chicken breast and cut it really thin and put it on that in the air fryer. So
Yeah,
good.
no, I just bought this. Yeah, I don't think you've used it yet.
I
You
used the grilling one.
Oh, that's campfire.
Oh, well, I've used a different grilling one.
Yeah.
This is good too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, y'all, this is good.
Really good.
Try it. Thanks for bearing with us. I'm glad that we didn't catch on fire. Yeah, I hope you guys tune in for our next episode. Who knows what you might see.
How many are rooting for us to catch on fire?
I know. Hey, yeah. Maybe
Let
don't
us know
post
below.
that. Don't post that
Let
in
us
the
know
comments.
below.
But
Fire,
anyway,
fire.
hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, this is surprisingly good. And yeah, the presentation's not, I mean, it's pretty,
That's
but
not
it's
bad.
not great.
It
But
could be worse.
try it. So good. So good. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said before, if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And yeah, otherwise be on the lookout for new content. I put it out every weekend. Have a great one.
Bye.
Bye.
It is good.
Wow.